Hello and welcome to the Earth Temple here in the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. This is the first dungeon in the game where we're going to be cooperating with a partner. In this case it's Medley. And she has a lot of unique abilities that we will be kind of going over more so later when they actually make an appearance. But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and clear this room out of all the moblins, collect myself some of these skull necklaces on the way, and we'll be getting to some of the things that she can do like as it comes up in the video. But as you can see, she can fly and she can carry Link across gaps that he normally would not be able to make. Now I could have made that with the deck relief. I could have just thrown her across and used the deck relief and make it across, but that's no fun. It's easier just to pick her up anyways. So yeah, I'm going to just take out all these three moblins and then we will be working our way through the dungeon. This video will take us through the first half of this dungeon, and then from there we will be taking a break and resuming for a second video where we get the boss key and just beat the rest of the dungeon up until the boss. Okay, now we have all these three moblins taken care of. We're going to proceed to visit our friend Medley. When we pick her up here, she's going to give us a quick little lesson of the sorts, kind of cluing us in some of the things that she can do. Now, we're going to be using the Wind Waker a lot in the next two dungeons, and it's kind of unfortunate that Nintendo made so many improvements to this game, but they still didn't make an improvement to the way that the command Medley is used, because it definitely would have been nice to have this whole process streamlined a little bit more, where I am not constantly pausing to play this song and then to see his animation of him slowly playing the song and then to see this happening. I should just be able to press a button, take control of Medley, and be done with it. But anyways, what we're going to do is take her over to press one of these buttons. Now, what I'm realizing here is that there's more than one button somewhere in the room. So I'm going to take a quick look. Alright. After you do that, she's like, hey, by the way, I can take you over there. But she, just a second ago, if you saw, she was saying, hey, I don't know how strong I am. I don't think I can take control of you that far. But now she's like, you know what? Yeah, I can. So again, they're kind of wasting our time here a little bit with this. So we're gonna fly her back across. After playing the song again, we're gonna take her right back where she just came from. Lose control of her, pick her up, and jump across. So if it wants to let me pick her up, there we go. Now she's feeling confident enough to let me do this. So now what we're going to do is go to this other button. Link's gonna stand on this one. I'm going to again play the song. So it's definitely gonna get old. This video is like 26 minutes long, and the only reason is because 24 of those minutes is playing the song. That's obviously a hyperbole, and I'm exaggerating a little bit to get the point across, but yeah, you get it. Okay, so now both those are pressed, we can go ahead. I'm just gonna have her flop her way down. Ouch. Hopefully her legs are as strong as Link's, where she can take jumps like this with no problem whatsoever. And we're now going to continue on. Now, you want to make sure that you have her either in your hands or following you when you go through doors, or she'll just end up waiting outside for you. Anyways, one of the themes of the Earth Temple is light, and we'll be using a lot of light to solve puzzles and stuff like that throughout this dungeon, and we'll be getting to some of that here soon. There's this new purple kind of dark chew that you got here, and the only way to kill them is to get them to go into the light, and they will turn into rock when they're light. And then what you can do is just pick them up and smash them, just throw them down, and that will kill them. Oh, that guy's coming for me. So really quite simple, and there's also a lot of kind of, I guess, silhouetted objects throughout this dungeon, such as this treasure chest right here. You can see that there's supposed to be something there, but it's not. So what you have to do is shine light on it, and that will make it appear. So I'm trying just to get it to show up without me having to play this song, but it's gonna be just a hair too low down, so I gotta play this song again, and hopefully Link's not in the way. I should have thought about that. But what you do is you press the A button, and it allows you to move the, I guess, the lyre that she has on. Oh god, I hate the controls of this. I feel like pressing R should be the way that I aim, just like Link's shield, but that's not how it is. You have to press A and then just kind of move it up with the stick. So oftentimes I'll end up doing the wrong thing on accident because I think the controls are backwards, like there, and then it makes me exit, then I have to go through it again. Anyways, just gonna go ahead and get this chest. He looks so excited to be crawling in there. And it's a dungeon map. I wonder what they put in these chests to make them glow and make that noise. Every time you want to get something from it, there's always like a glowing effect, and as soon as you get the item, it's gone. So these chests sure are magical. Anyways, just created that shortcut with the big pot there, or vase. And now we're gonna go into this room. Now this room is kind of like the central room that we'll be coming back to on multiple occasions. So what we need to do is figure out a way to get one of these gates to open. We have this one to the right, and then we have one over there that we need a key for. And you see there's like kind of like a switch on the inside in there. So what we're going to do is get control of Medley once more, and we're going to see what we can do with some of these light beams that are shining down. Now there's this switch right there, and thankfully light, and this is what we'll be doing later, is shining on these. We need both people to shine on them. So Link currently does not have the ability to do that, but what we can do is clear away this fog by shining light on it, and you can set him to go back while she still has that pattern, or while she's still aiming in that direction. So it will keep the fog away from Link, so we can do what we need to do. And we're just gonna smack this to open the gate. Proceed onward. Now there's a lot of new enemies in this dungeon, which we will be getting to here momentarily as well. And some of them are irritating, some of them not so much. This room has some of the more irritating ones. These guys aren't too bad. We've seen them before, and we can kill them with a shot of the arrow now. And I'm running in circles, doing a very poor job trying to kill them. Oh, another one coming at me. Good thing I didn't have a wooden shield. So, okay, now we're just gonna pick her up, proceed on this way, and as you can see, we have this chest right there, again, that's not showing, and there is this button which opens this door, which we're actually, there's nothing that we can do in that door here momentarily, but we're going to ignore that for now and just proceed up this ladder to push this block down, and we're gonna have ourselves a fantastic time with everything. Just pushing, or actually just pulling, is gonna expose. We're not gonna push it down, we're just gonna pull it over, which will expose some light. Now what we're gonna do is take control of Medley once more. Hi. Pull her over here, and what we need to do is once again shine her onto this chest. And I'm trying to, well, hey, I understand that. Thanks for the tutorial. She should do her own Let's Play series, and she's very helpful with her hints. Again, they always put these like just a fraction too low where it won't shine on it. I can't pick her up and do it, so I'm going to play this song. Really wanted to avoid that, but they're just not gonna throw me a bone here, so hopefully, there we go. Perfect. Now, we have this chest, which we're going to go ahead, exit out from her now, take whatever is inside. It's gonna be a key. Keys don't get shiny effects in chests, they just pop right out. But now we have these floor masters. Kind of like dead hands, sorta. Really irritating. They will try and grab Medley and take her away, and then you'll have to track her down. There's a couple of different ways of killing these guys. I suggest using the bow and arrow. It's not the fastest method, but it's definitely the safest, where you do not have to get anywhere close to him. You can use your sword, but he will try and grab you, and if they grab you, he'll take you out and like throw you away, and just kind of, it's just irritating. You definitely don't want to get grabbed by them or get Medley grabbed by him, because it's just going to be a pain. Now I'll quickly go in here just to show you guys what's up. We're going to have to leave Medley behind here, so hopefully she's a big girl and can take care of herself. But at the moment, we're just going to leave this, and we'll come back for it later. And I guess it's like we can't do it now because Medley had to wait outside, so we're going to have to acquire the item of this dungeon before we can do anything with it. But we have this key now, so we can proceed to this side, the left side of the dungeon, and do what we need to do. Got a lot more of these chews, and as you can see when we walked into the door, there is a tapestry, or kind of like flag, that's blocking off a source of light. A little bit of light is peeking through, but not enough to make that come on guys, will you die? No, there won't be no way. Die. Okay, so we're gonna use a fire arrow to just shoot away this tapestry and create a source of light. Slowly but surely. There it goes. And now we just need to get these purple chews to hop in where I need them to be. Come on. Not what I wanted to do. I wanted to drop him on this. But whoops a doodle. Come on guy, bounce in here. Yep. Okay, so drop him, and if we stand on this, we'll see that it lowers this stairwell for us. Obviously I need to get Medley to stand on it, so, or another purple chew, but we're just gonna put her on here really quickly. I wish she would have just jumped. I just wanted to walk. Instead, she felt the need to fly me away. Okay. Oh, these chews. And of course, as soon as I get there, this guy wakes up, and then he gets solidified once again. So let's just do that once more. Go up, and we can push this block down and get everything under control, where we don't need the help of these guys any longer. So perfect. Also, that opens the gate, so it creates a shortcut and opens the gate. Everything we could need in a puzzle. Okay, so we're gonna take Medley, ignore these guys. Hopefully she can just I'm just gonna throw her up. I really don't want to take control of her, so hopefully I can just throw her and she'll do what she needs to do. She's all dizzy now. She's cute when she's dizzy, so klutzy. And I'm gonna try and get her up there. Perfect. Okay, so now I can just climb up, and I didn't have to take control of her in this room, so that's always a plus. So, okay, we're about halfway through this video, so I guess a quarter of the way through the dungeon. We got some more of these floor masters, so let's go ahead and take them out. Now again, like most of the enemies in this game, I really love the designs of these floor masters. The kind of neon purple with on black contrast, I think is just fantastic for them, and it suits them really well. They're definitely a creepy enemy of this game, and even though this game has that whole cartoon effect, they still manage to keep some of the creep effect going, especially with like the Redeads and the floor masters. Okay, so we can't push this block yet because it has this like elephant statue on top, so what we're gonna do is use Medley once again to shine some light on the situation, if you excuse my amazingly funny pun. And we're going to, there's various things we can shine lights on in this. Oh god, doing this all the time. I wish I could set my own controls for this game. Hopefully you guys don't hear all the loud trucks and construction outside during this video, but we've got a decent amount. Anyways, yeah, it's really loud right now, so I apologize if you guys can hear this. So yeah, there's a couple different things we can shine our light on. Whenever you see this icon like a sun, sort of looks like a sun, like an abstract sun. You can shine your light on that and deteriorate it, and also on these elephant statues. Elephants are afraid of light, just like Canadians, so we're going to get rid of them. And he's also got that little sun icon on his head there. So we're all set to go here now. We got ourselves that shortcut created, and we expose all of these blocks where we can pull them into the place that we need. So it's always a good time. Now we can reach these higher levels and proceed where we need to go. Now after this dungeon we have one more that is kind of just like it, except we're going to be using Makar, however you pronounce his name, instead of Medley. And honestly, this is the better of the two dungeons, both in terms of the quality of the puzzles and just because Makar is kind of annoying, and the next dungeon really isn't fun. I mean, it's not hard by any means, but it's far from enjoyable. Alright, so there's a chest up here that we just exposed, and we're gonna jump up and see what's inside. I just went to the Zelda Symphony last night in Columbus, Ohio. It was a lot of fun. Got to hang out with Jaron Moore, creative producer of the show, during the intermission, and he gave me this awesome limited edition poster that they only made 1,000 of, that him and all the staff there signed. So it was really cool, nice of him. And I am actually going to see a show again tonight here in Cincinnati. Columbus is about 2 hours away from where I live, and the show in Cincinnati is about 10 minutes away from where I currently live. So it's really awesome. I'm going to see the show. This will be my 6th time seeing it tonight. Last night was my 5th, and it never gets old. I absolutely love the Zelda Symphony of the Goddesses show. Okay, so we got ourselves another new item here, and it's a Poe spirit, whatever they call it. And these guys, if they possess you, they take control of your body and invert your controls. So kind of irritating, but doesn't really do damage to you, and it's more just an annoyance factor. So if you can deal with that, don't worry about it. The only way to kill these guys is to shine light on them, which will stun them and make them visible. So we're going to take control of Medley, fly her up to this light source, and hopefully take care of everything we need. There we go. I did it right this time. We're gonna get this guy going. So now he's like, hey, creepy, creepy. And he's gonna run around. He's really weird. While he's stunned, I'm gonna go ahead and just kill him, just to get him out of the way, and then I'll take control of Medley once more here in a second. Getting those Facebook messages. Okay, so we've got this, so let's go ahead and play this song, command song once more. And get rid of these 3 elephant statues, which will allow us to get up there later on here. And not too long, but still got a little bit of time. Coming up soon. And also, as you notice, that stairwell descended there a second ago, where we can go up that and proceed further into the dungeon. So let's go ahead and whack her around a little bit. I'll take control Link again and climb up there and grab whatever is inside. Hopefully it's something cool and not just like a necklace. Nope, don't want those joy pendants. Get those everywhere, don't need them. Waste of my time. Okay, so we've got her, and we've got 2 rooms we can go in up here. One of them we need a key, one of them we do not. So we're gonna go ahead and go in the one where we don't need a key, obviously. Okay, so yeah, we're getting ready to acquire the item for the dungeon here really soon. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave her up here, I think. Got a couple of crypts here that we're gonna pop open. Got some redeads. Redeads suck. Definitely creepy. They have a new design in this game, and they still face hug you, but they don't do as much damage as the ones from Ocarina of Time. So that's always a good thing. Now we don't have the sun song to stun them, but we can stun them with light once we do get the ability to do that. Now you can also catch these guys on fire. It doesn't do a whole lot. They just kind of walk it off. But the best bet is to get behind them. If they don't see you, you can just take them out from behind, and they generally won't even notice you're there while you slash them to pieces. You can also just, my personal preferred method is just to let them see you. They see you once. Their eyes, I like how their eyes start to glow red. It's really creepy. But then you can just like slash at them, and when you slash them, they get sort of stunned long enough where you can just keep slashing them. So that's the best bet overall. And yeah, just don't take Medley down in this room, otherwise you're gonna have to fly her back up. So I just leave her there, and now we got the key, so we can go ahead and go into that room that we just saw right outside here to the left. And alright, we're making some real progress here. This dungeon's really, it's kind of straightforward. She's gonna wait outside because we got ourselves a mini boss, and somehow Link knew that this was a mini boss room. Like, well, I'm not gonna take Medley in. I don't want her getting killed by all these Stalfos. So it's kind of a weird thing. Now these Stalfos have giant clubs with spikes in them. Generally speaking, if we even get hit by one of these, we should just be dead. I mean, we're getting like massively impaled. I was wanting just to smack him with this. Alright, we're just gonna go at him full in. You get a large like combo off on him really quickly, and he'll just fall apart, and you won't even get a chance to swing his weapon at you. But yeah, once he breaks apart, he'll turn into a bunch of tiny pieces that you need to take out. Otherwise, he will reform. He might be missing some of his pieces, but he will reform and try and attack you again. But we've got 2 more of these Stalfos to take care of now. They're really easy to fight. I mean, they probably will get a couple of cheap hits off on you if you just try and quickly slash them down. You can use bombs on them as well. Yes, you don't get any cool items from these guys, but yeah, like this one, the last guy didn't even try and attack me. This guy does, and just like swings, and he'll just swing in a circle. So it might be a good idea to approach him with your shield out if you want to avoid taking damage. They do about half a heart's worth of damage. I mean, it's nothing too bad, so don't even like worry about getting killed by these guys. There we go. Perfect. So that's gonna take us up to the I guess the item of this dungeon, which if you haven't guessed by now is the, not gonna spoil it for you, gonna wait for you to watch it. Coming up here soon, the suspense is building. What could we possibly be getting? It is nothing more than the mirror shield. It's got a cool Triforce icon on it. It's blue with some silver and a yellow Triforce. So now Link has the ability to make his own light. How cool is that? I'm waiting for them to just give us the flashlight item, make things easier. Anyways, we're now able to shine our own light and proceed through areas without Medli, and we can also work with her to, she can shine light onto my shield and me onto her instrument, and vice versa, etc, etc. Anyways, we're back into this room. Kind of did an extra little animation there that shows that we're back in here. Now Medley's just waiting where we left her. I'm gonna go ahead and kill these moblins again. They've kind of like spawns came back for me for whatever reason. Kind of dumb, but alright, let's just go ahead and I'm gonna just fly her up to her pedestal where she was earlier to shine the light down. Hopefully none of these guys get to me. They started chasing these monsters. So what we need to do is kind of shine it just straight down. Now this area right here, I believe is optional, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna shine a light down and kind of angle it. Hopefully I got that angle correct on the first try. But as you can see, there's that spot on the wall right there, that icon. So I need her to shine a light on the Link's shield. Now this guy's gonna walk into the light and make things easy for me. And there we go. And now I'm gonna try it. Perfect. Alright, come on. Get this guy stunned, and here we go. Reveal that piece of the wall. Let's kill him so he doesn't come back and try and haunt me. Creepy little guys. As you can see, there's also an icon there, and there's an elephant there. So there's a couple more. Now, this isn't really the most easy of ways of doing this, but I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of clip this. You can kind of get that angle there. It's really sort of hard to keep it lined up there, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it that way. It's a little bit easier, and there's no real reason to do it that way, but I'm just gonna go ahead and do it, get myself a bunch of rupees, and yeah, there's light right there. Ideally you would have just pulled her over here and done it that way, but there's no need to. And that's where you'd want to put Medley / Link if you were controlling her. So what I'm gonna do is grab her again, pick her up, and just drop her down. Come on. Hopefully she's gonna fly me. I wish that it'll just let me jump. I don't want to fly all the time. And take her into this room with me. I don't really think I need her, but I'm just gonna make sure. And alright, well, I guess it's just a shortcut, so that works. So we're just gonna... Perfect. Didn't really need to go this way. But we'll just jump down. She's flapping her wings. And before we end this video, I am going to just go ahead... Oh, come on. This guy's back. This guy here thinks he's being clever. Sneak attacking me like that, dick. All these enemies have respawned now that I took out the mini boss. I'm going to go ahead and kill this. Or maybe I can just sneak by this guy. I'm just going to go ahead and put her on this spot and go into this room that I showed you guys earlier. And grab this. It's going to be a joy pendant, I believe. That's going to conclude this episode. After I do this, the next episode I will be proceeding to the second half of the Earth Temple. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that you guys have found it helpful for progressing through this dungeon. Leave me some feedback. Comments are always appreciated, and stay tuned for more of the Earth Temple here on the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD Let's Play by the Hidden Triforce. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Bye everybody.